If you voted for that orange man and you are now saying, this is not what I voted for, this is not what I voted for, this is quite literally exactly what you voted for. And if you truly did not think that this was going to happen by electing that man into office, then you are willingly uneducated and ignorant. And I suggest next time you think about voting in an election, you educate yourself other than watching Fox News. Yeah.
It's a normal thing for you to have reasons to vote someone into power, leave alone these people who are loyalists, these people who are going to come out and fight and say that me, I naturally like this person. There are people out there who are going to make their decisions based on certain things, especially things that are going to benefit them. And when these things don't come to pass, they are going to most likely regret why they put you in power, because you're supposed to be giving them the things that you promised, and now you don't seem to see them, you don't seem to remember that you promised them while you were laying your manifestos. Yeah, so that is currently what is happening in the US right now. The people that voted for Donald Trump are coming out to say that I had my reasons as to why I decided to vote this man into power. He was a Christian, or at least he showed that he loved God, and he showed that he was against things like homosexuality, and he showed that he was against very many things that were so evil. But ever since he came into power, a family that was once united, you'll find that that family is now separated because some of them are illegal in the nation. People that once had jobs are being laid off. There are a lot of things that are happening, including the war between Iran and Israel. With everything that is happening and some of the things that I've not mentioned, very many feel betrayed. And you're going to find that some of them are saying that next time I am crossing over, I am going to become a Democrat and not a Republican. And some of the Democrats are saying that, sweetheart, you made your choice and laid the bed. You have to lie on it.
I voted for him for lower grocery prices. He promised me cheaper prices on groceries. And that has not happened. Not only has that not happened, I am getting my food stamps taken. I am getting my cash assistance taken. I am getting my Section 8 taken. I am getting all my welfare governments taken. I did not ask for this. I would not have voted for him if I knew this was going to happen. So what do I do now? What do the people do now? The ones that regret their vote. What do we do? I can't go out and get a regular job. And it's not even about these families being separated from their loved ones. It's not about these 5 and 6 year olds getting their families taken away from them in the middle of a school day. It's not about any of that. It's about me and my food stamps and my cash assistance. Me. That I'm the only one that matters in this country. I am taking my life back.
Yeah, we voted for Trump in 2016, 2020, and 2024. We live in the Florida Panhandle, and we thought that this would be good for our business, but we're finding out now that we were wrong, and I want to publicly say that we are regretting our votes at this point. My husband and me own a construction company, and we literally do not have workers anymore. Most of our workers are from Mexico, and they're good, hard workers. I talked to a few of them, and they said they were just too scared to come back to work because of all the raids. Our construction company is likely to go out of business now, and we don't know what we're going to do, but we're never voting for a Republican again. Ron DeSantis and Trump have been passing laws that negatively affect our business, and I just want to say that I'm sorry for voting for him. I grew up Republican, and it's all I've ever known, but now I can see that me and my whole family have been very wrong about this. So we hope that 2026 comes and we can take back the House and the Senate and stop him from what he's doing.
If you are one of the hundreds, thousands, millions of people who voted for Trump in November and you regret your vote, you have remorse, especially after seeing how this administration is inhumanely detaining our migrants and our immigrants here in America. If you are now starting to be impacted by some of these policies that you wanted to see come into fruition when you voted for that man, I want to let you know and make it so abundantly clear that this is not a safe space for you. In fact, I'm about to give you some more information that should make your day even more shitty if it hasn't been shitty already. See, when you walked your little happy racist ass to the ballots and you casted that vote for that orange man, you knew damn well what he was going to do because he campaigned on it. But you was hoping that it wasn't going to affect you. I know that you was hoping that it wasn't going to affect you. And now that it has started affecting you, you want to cry out. You want to cry out. No, suck them tears back in and let me tell you what else is about to be affected due to your vote, okay? So, farms, right? The farmers and the produce, the people who actually pick the produce from out the ground, yeah, they were immigrants. So, yeah, that's going to be impacted. Also, restaurants. You see the waitresses, the line cooks, the people who clean up the spot, who wash the dishes. Yeah, they're usually immigrants. So if your service at the restaurant is exceptionally slow and horrible, if the food doesn't taste the way that it used to before, 9 times out of 10, the person who was doing the job before was an immigrant. Okay, next, manual labor. So construction work, baby. And I'm not just talking construction. I also mean landscape. You know them people that you want to hire to come and cut your grass or clean your pool? Trim your hedges? Yeah. And you know that they got the green thumb. So when your grass and your front lawn is all patchy and brown, remember the person that was keeping it green and alive was an immigrant. Okay, next, retail. Y'all be forgetting who be unloading these trucks. Y'all forget for real. But I'm here to remind you, it was an immigrant. Also in hospitality, you know this. Y'all should have known this. In the hotels, on the cruises, the maid services. Y'all forgot? Who was working them jobs? Yeah, it was an immigrant. Also, child caring services, the nannies. Yeah. Say bye-bye to your little Brad being bilingual because you helped deport his Mexican, Nicaraguan, Colombian, Dominican, Puerto Rican, Haitian, Jamaican. You help deport them. You helped that. So, round of applause to you. Also remember, before you come out your face and say, at least now jobs are available, these jobs were always available to Americans. Y'all never wanted to fucking do them. Actually, correction. Y'all didn't want to do it for free. Y'all didn't want to do it while being exploited. You didn't want to do it knowing that you were being underpaid and you had no benefits, but you were okay with letting the migrants and the illegal aliens do it. Correction, you don't want to do it for free. You don't want to do it while being exploited. You don't want to do it knowing that you're being underpaid. You don't want to do it knowing that you don't get no benefits. You don't want to do it knowing that you don't get no time off. Correction.
Today, it is so common to find someone who is going to say that if only I can take back the hands of time, I don't think I would have voted for this person. I regret giving my vote to this person. Why did I make that decision? I know they convinced me. They made sure that they earned my trust. And gullible as I was, I gave my vote just like that. But since we all know that when a leader is elected, at least we have to give them 45 years. Until then, there's nothing you can do. After the 4 years, 5 years, that is when you're going to actually say that I learned my lesson. And so this time round, it's either I'm not voting at all or I am going to vote keenly. I'm not going to go back and vote the same person into power. I need my peace back. I need freedom back. This issue of separating me from my family, I don't want it anymore. It's this thing of the people, by the people, for the people. I don't think it's going to work because these people still have all the equipment, the resources that they need, they can use against opposition. So it's going to be very hard unless if opposition decides to fight the government. it means that they have enough funding, they have voices that are speaking for them that is going to threaten the current government. Most of all, they need enough money. As for regretting why you made a decision to vote for that person, you just felt like that was the most worthy person at that point, even if they're disappointing you right now.